Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Chris Cooper, known as the Channel Guy Trader, and I'm reporting to you live from Wall Street Trading Satellite Office down in sunny South Florida. Today's date is Monday, January the 22nd, 2013, and here is today's midday market update brought to you by WallStreetTrading.com. Want to first start by taking a look to see how the indices are trading right now. The Dow Jones is currently up about 35 points. The comp is down a little over 2.5 points. The Russell 2000 is up 3 points. The S&P is up 2.25. Taking a look at some key sectors and some key indices here. The banking index is up 26 cents. The XOI oil index is up $5.77. USO is up 23 cents. GLD commodities are strong across the board today again here. GLD up $1. GDX up 75 cents. JJC copper up 32 cents. Silver up 33 cents. We've been talking about the commodities, talking about watching the commodity sector, looking for that weakness in the dollar and looking for these commodities to get a bounce. GDX, we'll take a look at that chart during the after the bell market summary so we can take a look at that daily chart. But so far, those stocks have been performing pretty well. If you guys have been watching the videos here, we've been talking about that SLW stock, and the SLW is up 84 cents today. It's up 91 cents from the open, one of the stronger miners out there, and that's a silver miner at that. So take a look at that stuff here. Let's go ahead and take a look at the markets here. A lot of great stuff called out in the chat room today. But going into the open, I got the guys in the morning in the chat room, letting them know that we were trading below this key trend line from this channel here. You can see on the ES. This is a 50-minute chart, by the way. You can see that overnight, Sunday, we had this little action. Then we had this little action on Monday night session overnight here. Had this little kind of triangle pattern forming against our key trend line. What did that cause? That caused for some selling pressure that came in around 3:30 in the morning. But then again, it gave us these reference levels to work off of. All right, so then going into the open, I told the guys in the room, say, hey, the market's trading around these key levels. They may try to bounce the market up to this area right here to check that level like they did right here and then sell the market back to the downside. Well, that's exactly what happened. Buyers came in on top of our support one level that we gave out in our chat room on the ES around 1475. They actually stepped in a point ahead of that level right there and bought 1476s, and up we go. We then stayed to the fact that here, if we were to get back above 1481 and hold above 1481, we'll be back in this channel. We'll be looking for some more pop action in the market, and that's exactly what happened, guys. To the T, we've been nailing the market left and right here with the great calls in the market itself, and then maneuvering our traders through the different stocks that we have been trading this morning, which we'll go over here shortly as well. So anyways, if the ES can continue to hold above this 1281 level, we're going to be looking for it to go back inside and fill some of this channel up here, back up here towards the 1486, believe it or not. If we were to go back below 1481, then we'll be looking for it to come back maybe down towards 1479.5, which is the opening price, and maybe back down towards 1476. We don't know yet. We have to wait and see. But we are going to be using that reference level. This 1481 level is the level you want to watch. 1485, 1486 level is the level you want to watch to the top side. Take a look at our 5-minute chart here. You can see that same thing. Volume came in right there. All right, off this little down volume trend right here, and off to the top races we're at right now. Now we're currently sitting at this 1482 level on the ES, right underneath the previous day's close around 1483.5, and the previous day's highs around 1483.75. Now, for some of you home gamers or retail traders or just traders that like to look at this SPY, you can see here the SPY, still holding that 147.50 bid down there. Light volume today, just as we expected today. Oh, got an alert on GE breaking back over 2201. Light volume as we expected today here. And the markets are loving it, and they're floating the market up. You can see here we came right back down towards yesterday's opening price, towards Friday's opening price on the SPY around that 148. That level held, all right, and then they bought that dip, which has been continuing to work, and we've been all over that, buying that dip in key stocks, buying the dip in the market, and just playing it like so. Now, levels to watch on the SPY for some of you guys that trade the SPY. You want to keep a close eye on the 149 level, the next whole number level up over 149. Of course, we have 149.40, 149.50. Not sure if we're going to have that much momentum to get to those levels today, but these are the levels that you want to be working off of. To the downside, if we trade back below previous day's highs around 148.50, you can expect to move back down towards 148.30 or so, maybe even back down towards 148.10 or so. Take a look at the IWM. IWM being the leader today, as it has been for the past couple weeks here. Up 0.5% today, up 43 cents. Qs were grinding against previous day's lows. Held those previous day's lows around 66.77, and those are moving to the top side. Now, as far as some stocks that we were trading in the room today, we had some great call-outs in the room today, some nice low-risk entries. First trade that we got involved in was this IBM. All right, IBM gave you a nice clean setup here. All right, this is a 1 minute chart that I'm gonna show you guys at first. You can see IBM was in a nice little consolidation here. We're watching IBM because they have earnings reporting after the bell today. See the nice little consolidation in IBM. It broke out. We bought the pullback around 194.47. And if you follow us on Stock Twitch or Twitter, you would have seen us that we got involved in those IBMs right there. And if you follow me personally on Facebook at Chris Cooper, all right, you would see that as well. So in any case, we caught the IBM from 194.47 all the way to a high of 195.30. However, you know, some people sold it up there. I didn't get the chance to really sell it up there, but I was able to make some nice coin on it, and we were able to sell some 195s in that stock. So 50 cents on the trade. It did show us about 80 cents, but you know, again, I wasn't able to get out at the top because I was getting a little bit greedy, but still made a nice little trade. And this thing has been all over the place today as they have earnings after the bell. Another great trade that we called out in the room was in Dell. All right, now this was kind of, you know, we got kind of a gift right here for the fact that the news came out, but we had an alert over the 13 level. A key level on Dell was 13. All right, once it broke over 13 right here, this is a 5-minute chart, by the way. Once it broke over 13, we got involved on the dip. We started buying some 1307s just in case it ran up. We bought some 1301s. We bought some 1299s. Had some nice size right here. The next thing you know, the news comes out. We sold these immediately at these highs, these 50, 44s, 55s we sold, came right back down, got stopped out of break even on the last piece that we had left, and now it's cruising back up higher. And I wrote a trade review on the blog. If you go to my blog site, channelguidetrader.com, I actually wrote up a trade review, and I actually put it on the Wall Street Trading Facebook page if you want to go check that out to see how we traded that in the chat room. Aside from that, keep an eye on RIM in the afternoon. Keep an eye on GE in the afternoon, even though GE is a slow mover. But if it gets back positive and some juice comes in this market, this thing can go back up towards those highs. Keep an eye on IBM. They have earnings after the bell. Cena was a strong stock in the morning. It's fading now. It's fading to the downside now. Keep an eye on FCX chopping around near the highs. And that's about it, folks. If you want to come into our chat room, email me at ccooper@wallstreettrading.com to find out the details. If you're interested in trading with our firm, with our prop firm, you can contact me as well, and I can give you more details on the good stuff that we have for you traders out there that are in need of low commissions and leverage, so you can trade in and out of positions intraday without no problem. That's about it, guys. Have a great day. Catch you guys after the close. Peace.